Yes, well, gosh, basically, Van and I started talking about this probably a good couple of years ago. The idea was basically that I think we left off in a weird position with the last Nevermore show in the early 2000s, 2010, I believe it was, right? When we stopped the band, and I guess we just felt we had more to say musically. It was something that we desired, both of us. We wanted to continue with songwriting and things like this. So yeah, it was just, we wanted to establish something new again and find new members to complete the lineup. And that's how it basically started anyway. It was just a little thought in our minds, and it seemed to spark a bigger opportunity after that.
I don't know what else to really add to it. I mean, like everything he said, it just didn't leave off on the way it should have left off, Just dying to write some new stuff again and just play the old stuff too, because I actually miss playing the stuff, the original stuff. So, and then he was like, hey man, you want to do this? I'm like, yeah, let's do it. Why not? And if we can find the right people, it's going to be awesome. You know what I mean? New life, new year. Why the heck not? So here we are.
New energy, basically.
New energy.
Yeah.
I would say there would be a little bit slight hesitation on my end, I think, because there's a lot of factors. Definitely knowing that it would be tough to replace Warrel. That would be a very hard thing to do, I thought, for sure. Yeah, and even how Jim would feel about it, or, things like that, or how the label might feel about it, and how the fans would feel about it. I was thinking of everything else besides just how I felt about it. If Jeff is down for it, then I'm down for it. You know what I mean? Because he's always the booster of confidence in that regard. It's like, hey man, we can do this. And I'm like, okay, we can do this. You know what I mean? So it's a good thing to have that to lean on if you have any doubts. So once he was like seeing the vision of it, I'm like, okay, I see it now. And then here we are,
Yeah. Well, the whole idea of the audition process was to just have submissions come in for singers and bass players. And we basically started that at the beginning of January of 2025. And gosh, we had about close to 650 people audition. And it was just unbelievable. And, I guess a lot of people out there would ask, did you guys watch everyone? And the answer to that is yes. We literally sifted through and watched every single submission to make damn certain that we found the right people for the job. So basically, after all the audition process was done and we sifted through all of the auditions, we had made the final decision at the end of February 2025, who the final members would be in the band.
I mean, as far as honoring Warrel, it's, the lyrics and his voice is so huge, really, thought-provoking and all these things, and it's just a shame for it not to continue into the future for other people to hear and to inspire other musicians and people out there that aren't musicians that just connect to it emotionally like we have all these years, So being able to bring that back out, it's a great way to honor everything that we've accomplished together, you know what I mean? And it wasn't always good times, and there were some bad times, but, we were still family at the end of the day. Like any band that's gone through years and years of shit, every band has that. But at the end of the day, we still accomplished a lot, and none of us are perfect. So it's a good way to show him also that we're, carrying on for all of us in a lot of ways, I think, I don't know, it's going to make me really happy to hear people singing the songs again, to look out into the crowd and seeing everyone singing, any song right there. It's going to be awesome. And I'm sure his spirit will be around somewhere, doing something wacky, I'm sure. I'll say that.
I still truly believe he's one of the greatest, metal lyricists and vocalists that ever came to be, He was writing about a lot of stuff back then, that's so relevant to today's time.
Yeah.
And he was a really great person. Just a lot of good memories, but, some bad ones in there too. But, you always want to focus on the good ones. And I'm sure that if he was, around today, he would be very happy that we were doing something like this and, honoring his name and his legacy to continue on, the spirit of him.
Hello, my name is Samir Ozurkan. I'm from Turkey, and then I'm half American as well. I've been living in Texas about 20 years, and I've been a huge fan for Nevermore since as long as I could remember. It's an incredible honor for me.
My name is Jack Katoy. I live in Santa Barbara, California. I've lived there my whole life. I work at Seymour Duncan. And of course, I'm a huge Nevermore fan, so this is surreal.
Hi, my name is Jeff Loomis, and I'm the lead guitar player and rhythm guitar player for the band Nevermore.
Hi, I'm Van Williams. I'm the drummer and the guy who hits the things with the things. Yeah, hi, I'm Van Williams. I'm the drummer for Nevermore.
Hey there, I'm Väderstad Unen. I'm from Turkey. And as the guy stated as well, I'm a huge Nevermore fan, and this feels unreal. So honored to be a part of this, man. It's insane.
I guess, the first person that was actually found to be the newest member in Nevermore was Jack here, because I was down in Santa Barbara, California, doing some video work for Seymour Duncan Guitar Pickups, where Jack just stated earlier that he works. And he just peeked his head in the door where we were filming and kind of came in and introduced himself, right? And very nice gentleman. And he was kind of helping me out through the day with the video stuff. And at one point, while we were doing filming, I had passed him my guitar to play some stuff while I just listened in the background. And he just proceeded to kind of blow me away with his playing. He was playing some Nevermore stuff, some of my solo stuff, like note for note. And I'm like, where is this kid from? Like, what the hell, So we got to talking that day, and I'm like, what are you doing with your life? What's your plans for your future and things like this? And at that point, I think he was going to be going back to school and stuff. So I just said, would you be interested in possibly even, being in Nevermore? And his answer was an immediate yes. And, it was just one of those things where I could tell immediately that his playing and his attitude and just the way he was as a person would be a perfect fit for the band. So that's how Jack became the first choice.
We started audition process online. We told everyone they can submit. We sent them a couple of songs to put out, to play to or sing to and play bass to. And we basically only had one thing. We were just like, keep it private, send it to us privately, So that was the process. And then we got a bunch of tapes coming in, and we knew we had to sit down and do a lot of work. And then once we started going through it, it became a no-brainer also to who we needed to fill the slots. We had some good singers come in, and then we had a couple great singers. And actually, the one sitting next to me here was the greatest one that we're like, this is the dude. And then the bass player, the same thing. Samir over there, we're like, man, this is the guy. I mean, look at that beard. Can you grow a beard like that? I can't.
Perfect.
Yeah, it's perfect. And then he was just, thumping, did everything right. Both of these guys were just crushing. And look, I got goosebumps talking about it. Seriously, great audition tapes. So, and I didn't even hear Jack play once again, but Jeff already had him in the pocket and was like, this is the dude. So I'm like, we got a band right here, man. And he knew it too as soon as he seen the videos. So we're just stoked.
A lot of people, obviously, that audition for vocals. And I think the first thing we noticed about Väderstad was his passion. You know what I mean? A lot of people can sing and replicate a singer, but you could tell and you could get the feels immediately when he was, singing Warrel's parts, that there was passion in there and that he really cared, and obviously I would say Warrel was definitely an influence. So, that it was very obvious to us when we first heard, his submissions that he was the right choice.
If you just stop me on the road and point blank ask, what's your favorite band of all time? I would immediately answer without thinking Nevermore. in that same moment asked me, what are your influences as a singer? Warrel will be at that top 3. The way he approached singing, writing vocal melodies, and his lyricism is beyond anything I've heard before, and it influenced me deeply. It shaped the approach I had to singing and writing lyrics, you know. So yeah, it's like I said, it feels unreal still, and it's a huge, huge honor, and I have some very, very big shoes to fill, but I'm up for it. And I'm extremely excited for it. It's gonna be fucking amazing.
Love that.
That just got me emotional.
Yeah.
We are in
Väderstad.
Sweden, and it is absolutely amazing here because it's, well, if you want to back up a little bit, it's owned by a couple. It's owned by Tora Ostby and his wife Maria. It's in a secluded place, basically, in Sweden that really allows us to get away from the busy environments where we're all from and really focus on the band. And they have been excellent hosts. It's called Swansneck Soundworks is where we're at. And it's a beautiful home that was built in the 1840s. And we're able to set up here and play all of our music. The first song we played was Beyond Within. And it was incredible. I mean, everybody had kind of done their homework before coming in. So everybody knew what to do. But when the first notes were hit, it just sounded proper, you know, and that was really important to Van and I. And we've been working really hard this last week here on basically a headline set. And, you know, we've got 24, 25 songs down to play an 1.5-hour headline show right now. So we're just feeling up and getting ready for the upcoming summer's shows. And it's feeling great so far.
Wow, it is wacky.
Mm-hmm.
It's super wacky. Yeah, it's been a long road to get here. So yeah, I'm digging it. And I knew it was going to be good once we walked in with these guys. I just knew they already knew their stuff, you know? So I was like, man, I don't want to be the weak link walking into the room. And it's a good stretch of strong chain links, you know? So I'm glad I did my homework, you know, and we still have time to do a little bit more. So I'm stoked for that. But this was the hard thing. It was like, I think I was probably more nervous than these guys, you know? And
it's kind of like the whole thing where you put one foot in front of the other. You know,
yeah.
You take that first initial step, you know.
You ever see that Christmas one? Put one foot in front of the other. Anyway, yeah, it was killer. But like, I didn't even have to think about it. We just started playing the song and everyone just joined in. And it's like, I didn't have to feel like Jack is over there and what's he gonna do? It just happened all like naturally and organically. So I was really stoked. And then Berzon just comes out like, killing, you know? And I'm like, I mean, let's take lunch, you know? So it was awesome. It's just been great.
It's like kind of like everybody knows what they have to do and what it takes to make a Nevermore song sound right. And it's, you know, you got to obviously be a good musician to be in this band. And we're very fortunate to be surrounded by these wonderful folks here. So, you know.
Yeah, we made it through like every song right out the get-go, pretty much. We didn't, and then, you know, went back and fine-tuned little bits, but I mean, we played the whole set, like right out the gate. Our first gig is going to be, it's going to be amazing, in Turkey, Istanbul. And we're looking forward to that. That is April 1st, I believe. And that's just going to be insane because we have the Turkish connection, which we like to call it, Samir and Berzon from Turkey. So this is going to be like a homecoming for these guys, and it's just going to be insane for us to just be there with them for this. So their families can come, everyone will come, and we're going to film the whole thing. It's going to be the first coming back. So totally stoked.
There's an extremely killer fan base for Nevermore in Istanbul, which I figured out in a weird thing because I did a bunch of guitar clinics there and was just blown away about how many people actually had my signature guitar that came to get signed. And I had no idea. So to be able to bring Nevermore to Istanbul for the very first show is mind-blowing to me. I just absolutely can't wait. And we're going to deliver, and it's going to be a very, very, very heavy, potent show.
nevermoreofficial.com. There's some dates up there right now. We're going to be doing a lot of festivals this summer.
Sabotage.
There's a couple of one-offs with Sabotage. It's going to be fun. And we might have a one-off or two in there for ourselves. We're not sure yet, but whatever comes our way, we're going to do that. And yeah, we're just looking forward to getting out there and just crush that and then start the record stuff. Also, we're going to be in the States by September for Prague Power, USA. Looking forward to that. Just filling up as much as we can, whenever we can for now, just to get the ball rolling, and see what happens, But it's all going to be good stuff that's happening. So we're very excited for that.
Tell me about your sauna nights.
Very sweaty.
Sauna nights, well, we're very fortunate to have a sauna here, actually.
Oh, yeah.
And it's like extreme, after long days in the studio here playing and rehearsing, it's actually quite awesome getting in there and just hanging out, meditating, talking, listening to tunes, getting to know the other band members, and it's very relaxing. And I'm going to buy one, damn it.
Yeah, I think I'm going to try to have one put in too somehow. I gotta make that happen. Because Tor, the owner here, he's like, the sauna comes with the house. So we go out. I mean, he does talk like that. I mean, it's not a good thing. I'm sure he's talking about me back there. He's going, yeah, fucking. But anyway, yeah, he's like, we get in the sauna and then we come out, we jump in the snow. And it was snowing that night.
Yeah.
And I'm like, really? And then everyone just ran out like kids and jumped in the snow. And I was watching from inside, like, I'm not sure about that yet. But then I did the next round, I was sweating and I went out there and making snow. I rolled over you, man. It's just, it's like the best thing ever. So now I'm like, I did it, 3 nights in a row now?
Yeah.
I want to do it every night. Just feels so good to be out and sweat like that and then just cool off and then get back in. It's awesome. So this place is just magical for such a good vibe. These rooms are huge. Maria's cooking amazing food, we had moose the other night, moose steaks. It's insane. I mean, I never had moose,
It's kind of a blessing being here, really.
It totally is, yeah. Everyone's got a room. We got beds up there. You can crash out. There's chocolate over here, The water. The water's amazing. It's like well water, It's all awesome. It's so awesome just to have all of this. It's a blessing. Yeah, Tora and Maria and our buddy Doug Suttles, he's hiding around here somewhere. But it was his idea to bring us down here, He's like, I got a friend out here, man. They're looking to, bring bands around here. Let's go.
We should mention Tora, though. He's obviously a very killer guitar player and a very killer writer as well. He comes from the band Conception and also Arc, which is just incredible stuff. And just a talented guy, a musician's musician, you know what I mean? And he's just a great presence, and he's always coming around checking on us to see if we need anything. He's just been, including his wife Maria, they've been just the most wonderful hosts for us and just made us feel very welcome. And yeah, like I said, we're really blessed to be here with them. So shout out to those two. Yeah,
Best band bonding experience ever.
yeah.